Alright, welcome back. And we are just about ready to finish the automation research here. And I've got us about 40 belts going, so let's go ahead and start running this up this way. So that has unlocked our assemblers, steam pipe interface, and something about steam cells. We can do a charcoal kiln, we can do a shotgun turret, and we can do logistics. I'm going to go ahead and start with the shotgun turret because, well, we're getting mighty close. And we're going to need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'll get that started. Go ahead and drop that in there. And let's go ahead and set a whole bunch more belts to being made. And we're going to start setting us up a smelting area today. We're going to have to go around this until we get the logistics done and we get a underground belt. I'm going to go ahead and let this stuff get crafted here, and I'll be back with you when we have some more belts. So, back in a sec. Alright, so the belts are still getting crafted up here, but I decided to go ahead and try to start laying out exactly what I'm wanting to do here. So we're going to do that, like that, and then this is going to go along here, and then we have a steam inserter, so we should be able to put this here. Now that I think about it, this should probably be back here. And then we're going to want one of the short ones here. It's going to go to there. Alright, that'll get this all up there. I'm crafting up another steam laboratory. So that's going to take a second to get through all of that, and then we can make our inserter there. We're going to need to get coal. I could do a long-handled inserter, but I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these two belts come together. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll do it like this. We'll just pull all that off of there. Go ahead and shove this in here and let it get started. And we're just going to put these in a row like that. And as soon as we get some more belts here, we'll run this across from there. This is still going nicely. Nice and slow, but it's going. Alright, so as soon as that gets done with our new clockwork here, I can go ahead and set up the rest of it. just going to run a belt across from here. I'll end up taking that chest out for right now, and then we'll set up the rest of this up here. So, just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up of what was going on, and I'll be back with you in just a few. Alright, so got the belts done. Coal's starting to come along the line. I went ahead and set up the other assembler or laboratory here, so it's working on finishing up our last bit of the scattergun turret. There we go, that is done. So now we're going to start on logistics. We have delivery plates. I'll have to check out what those are for. Let's go ahead and get that started. And we'll... That was another 10, right? Yeah. Alright, so hopefully this will be the last one we have to do before we can start actually assembling them. And we're getting more belts done here, so let's run those down there, and then we're going to have this one up here. That'll be the output. I did only start one steam inserter there, so we're going to have to wait for the research to get done there. And for some reason I seem to be awful quiet. I'm going to have to see if I can figure out why that is. So, if I'm a little quiet today, sorry. I did notice it until just now. Alright, so that's going to go there. And I do have one of those and that there. So now once we have... Go ahead and take all of that out. And we should be able to see it. Yep. Alright, so it's going to work just as it should there. And we're just going to run those across there and up there as well. As soon as we get everything done being made down here. And throw these in here. Now, let's see here. For our steam inserter, we need basic motor, steam pipe, tin rod, and a copper piston. The copper piston is plates and rods. Alright, so let's make one of each of these inserters here, or assemblers here. And let's see what the difference is going to be in those. Get those all packed up in there nicely. We'll grab some more tin. And once we get the logistics done, I'm going to break off this coal line here and we'll set up a tin smelting area probably right along here. So that's where we're going to put it. And then that'll leave us an area up here for bronze and iron when we get that far. Alright, so it looks like we finally got all of our research crafted up. It's now working on making our first assemblers here, so that's an assembler? That is really small. Small steam assembler. Huh. Alright, so it can only do plates, beams, bricks, gears, rods, rivets, and pellets. Alright. And the big one's on its way out now. If we wanted to make belts, we need tin plates, copper gears, and copper rods. And that all can be made in here. So let's go ahead and make 2 more of those. And once we get done with the large one. And the large one is where we'll go ahead and make the belts in, I'm guessing. So we'll set this one to making, what was it exactly I needed? Tin plate, copper gear, and copper rod. So let's start with the copper gear, which needs copper plates. Okay. So then we need to change that over to copper plates. So if we just throw a stack of those in there, that'll start making our plates. And now it's working on making the rest of the stuff we need for our regular assembler there. Alright, so give me just a little bit, get this stuff crafted up, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so logistics is now done, and I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and try these guys. That's going to take 20. I'm not going to work on getting it done at the moment, because I want to see what we can do to automate belts here real quick. And I still need to get a lot more stuff done with our assembly line here, of our smelting line here. Alright, so I need one of these. Let's go ahead and make like 5 or 6 of those. Alright, so we've got a stack of plates in there. Now, this is going to take steam from the side. So if I do it like this, and we go like that, and then we put one of these here, and we tell that to make our gears. That'll work for making the gears. Alright. And then the next thing we need is rods. And rods are just made out of ingots. So let's make another steam inserter here. And this is our steam assembler. This is going to be able to make our belts. So we need to get an assembler. We need to get that going there. And then we need this going up here. We're going to need another one of these. And then I think we can do this like that. That'll get the gears put in. And if I make another one of these, which I got, we'll put that there. Make another one of these. And we can come down like that. I guess we don't need this one. And we can have that. Make our rods. And they can go on there. That'll automatically go in there. So that's going to work. Make a couple more pipes. And that'll go into there. And then we just need the tin plates. Now, the question is, I need to get... This is not going to stay here, by the way, just in case you were worried. I'm going to move this up here once we get all of this done. I just wanted to see if I could start automating stuff just enough to get the belts done. Now, if I set up another one of these here, let's go ahead while that's doing that. Get this set up. Let's go ahead and make a few of these. I'm going to put this one here. Set it for 10. And we're going to need another one of those. And then we can have this one come up. And we'll have it go over there. Give me a couple of these belts for the moment. There we go. That'll work. So we need to make one more of these. Which I technically need to make... let's see, we got 5 of these. So I need to make 9 of them. We'll go ahead and get them started. That'll get the tin plates put on there. And then once we get another one made, we can have that input there. So that'll be a very basic setup for making our belts. And we're going to need that there. We still got plenty of steam, so... Oh yeah, and that's a whole lot quicker than it does in my inventory. And you know what? Let's go ahead and try out one of these. Just to see how that's going to work. Alright, now if we put this here, and we're going to need a pipe there, that there. Alright, so that's going to get our copper smelted up for us. Alright, so we now have copper smelting. We have belts being made. I think that is pretty daggone awesome. It's making the rest of our inserters here. We're going to need more pipes once that gets done. And then let's go ahead and copy this row. And like I said, we're going to leave this area for bronze, this area for iron. So we'll go ahead and do this for our bus line here to get started. Not sure how much we're going to need, but that'll be our basic start of a bus line there. So now it's just a matter of getting a whole bunch of belts made up, get the rest of this smelting area set up, and then I'll move this up to there. And maybe we'll even use the clockwork engines clockwork things we're setting up. You know, those robot things. Yeah, those. Alright, so we do this. There we go. Now that thing can keep working, and I can just grab those right off of there. I like those. Those are nice. Alright, so we're just going to run this over, say about there, and then we'll run it up to here. There we go. So that's what we're going to end up doing with the copper. Get that set up there. And that one goes there. That one goes there. And we need to make one more of these, and 1, 2, 3 of these. Alright, so that's going to be our basic smelting area right there. I'm going to go ahead and set up the tin one in between episodes here. And when we get back, we should have copper and tin ran up here to the bus line, and we can start on automating all the things. Which, the first thing we're going to automate is making our copper analysis pack, which means we're going to have to set up copper plates and tin gears. So we'll probably start with automating making the assemblers, and then we'll work on those. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.